Hi and welcome to Gladden Kitchen. I'm Georgia Gladden, independent consultant for the Pampered Chef. Wanted to jump on and wish you a happy brownie day and a happy pastry day. And as it so happens, today I'm going to be making Texas sheet cake, which is a type of brownie, and also planning to make some Pecan Tassies, which is a type of pastry, and also an apple it's like an apple pie, but you make it into a cake pan, so it's like an apple bar, and I'm going to plan on making that today. So I thought I'd share with you some of the items I'll be using when I make these things. And first of all, though, I did want to mention that I have a brownie recipe that goes into the small batter bowl, like I made the celebration cookies, and you can give it as a gift. You layer it. It's one of the layer gift. So if you're interested in that, just private message me or make a comment on this video and I'll send you the recipe. It's got white chocolate chips in it and the mini candy pieces, like mini M&Ms, like the small ones, and it's really good. It makes a square brownie pan mix, so it's a good one. So to make brownies, we do have brownie pan, and we also have a bite pan. I don't have that one, but can also be used for making individual servings of like little lasagnas. I used it for Thanksgiving to make individual servings of dressing, since we weren't all getting together, and I didn't know how else to really. I thought this was the best way to make servings and figure out how to divvy it all out, and it worked out great. I was afraid it was going to be dry, but it wasn't. But if you have folks who like corners and edges and brownies and things like that, this is the perfect pan for that. Also, we have our cooling racks. I think I showed those the last time. Then again, I checked on these items today, and they are currently in stock, but that does change regularly. And for pastries, the Tassies, and I know that's a very popular cookie to be making for the holidays, we have our mini muffin pan, and also have our tart shaper. So you can just roll your dough into like a 1-inch size and put it in here and then stamp it down, and it fits in there perfectly, and it'll be a perfect size for the cookies. And you can fill them. We also make raisin cups. So I have a raisin, just cook up the raisins with sugar and things and put it in. So I make some pecan. I'm going to make some pecan and some raisins. I haven't done this in years, but this year I decided to make some different kinds of cookies. Yesterday I made pizzelles for the very first time. My mom had a pizzelle iron and she made one. I just bought one, and I just bought one, and they turned out pretty good. But I don't know. I think it's the year. I just felt like going back into the old days and make some of the things my mom made when I was a kid. So anyway, if when you're baking you like to weigh your flour and things instead of measuring, which I sometimes do, especially for breads, we do have a digital scale. It's very nice. It's a newer item. I just got this year. And if you if you're making caramels or something like that, or yeast items, and you need to know the temperature, we do have a thermometer, instant read thermometer. It runs on battery, and it's just got a little probe. You can just put it in the water really quickly. We also have an external probe that you can put for meats and for making the caramels and things like that. So we've got that. We have a pastry blender, very sharp. I use this quite a bit. In addition to our batter bowls, the one thing I use a lot when I mix things, even more than the batter bowls, are our stainless steel bowls. They've got a silicone base, so that if you put it on the table, it's not going to scoot around. It also has a thumb hole here. You can hold it and whisk and things. It's just it comes in 3 sizes. It's a set, but there's 3 different sizes. I think 2, 4, and 6 cup pans. And they also have lids. So some of my doughs, for instance, I have to put in the refrigerator, so I'll just put them in a pan or put them in the bowl and put this lid on and put them in the refrigerator. Don't have to use plastic wrap or anything like that. I try to be a little eco-conscious and not use a lot of plastic and things. We also have a pastry mat, which I use this for like everything. It's got inches and centimeters, and then it's got this handy sizing for pie crust. So if you know what size pie pan you've got, you can easily roll out for pie crust or pizza or anything like that. So I use this quite a bit. Today with my apples, I will be, it calls for canned apples, actually apples or cherries, but I'm going to make some, I'm going to cook off my own apples because I have them here. And I'll be using our apple peeler core slicer. And you can get it by itself or with the stand. This is a really old one. I've had this for years and years. I'm not even sure how many years. I think the bottom is red now, and I am missing one, so I need to order those. We do have replacement parts, and you can order a lot of pieces from this even. I don't think the style has changed, just a couple of the colors and things. And I will be using this to quickly slice up my apples. It'll all be uniform, makes it easier for cooking. I don't have to worry about whether they're going to be done or not. So I'll be using that. I don't have our pie pans. Our pie, the stoneware pie pan and also the mini pie pans are out of stock right now. Again, they could be back any time, although the stoneware, a lot of the stoneware has been put off until next month at least, some until March, because we've had issues, you know, getting them and everything with the COVID and distribution and all that. So they've been working on getting our back orders, which they are up to date on those. So hopefully we'll see some of our stoneware coming back later this month. But anyway, we do have our pie crust cover, which instead of using aluminum foil, you just put this over it after you bake it for usually 15 minutes, and you can put this over it and keep the crust from burning. And it's very, very handy. It's kind of simple. It's like $10, but you can use it over and over again. And I think that's all I had for the pastry and brownie day. I did want to mention that my 12 days of Christmas item today is the microwave egg cooker. It holds 2 cups or about 4 eggs, and you can scramble them, make little omelets. You can also make a package of oatmeal in here, or we'll have some recipes for some like mug cake, the individual servings of cake or not brownies, muffins. And for eggs, you just put the eggs in here. Usually I put a fork, just stir it up a little bit and then put it in. Then you hold your hand over the steam hole, your finger over there, and you can just shake it up. It takes about a minute to do 1 egg, maybe a minute and a half to do 2. You can also do a poached egg or, like I said, omelets, that sort of thing. And if you purchase this, then you will also get a season's best recipe for fall and winter. And I also add an extra gift as well. So that's if you order by 10 o'clock each day. And this was the 8th day of Christmas, but you can order any day up until the 12th and up and through the 12th, because that's our last day for guaranteed shipping at regular prices by Christmas. So if you want to go to my website, or actually the party, I have a special party going for the 12 days of Christmas, and I'll post that information on my site here. It is out there each day, and you can place an order through that. And my proceeds do go to nonprofit organizations, and this month it will be Feeding America. So keep that in mind, and your order goes to good use. And I think that's all I have today. So enjoy the day, and whatever you plan on doing. We have sunshine here in Ohio, so I'm excited about that. It's been kind of dreary the last couple of days. I might even go out and take a walk in between cookies and things. So have a great day, and until next time, see you later. Bye. Thanks for joining me.